Welcome back, everyone. Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for being here today, joining me to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today, we got a marathon by Joe, also known as Eagles Rule. And I'm super excited about this one. There's some notes here that I'm going to read for you guys. Again, thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate it. And I'm happy for everyone that's here. If you see, if you clicked on the video, you already know about the artists, but I will mention them as always. And so this one is called, give me a second here. It says Blowing Nick's Funkin' Mind Marathon. So I love it. So it says here, it's me again. The only other time I did a funk marathon, you seem to have a blast, of course. And then that was the new Master Sound, who I'm pretty sure you don't remember, as it was a year ago, and you listen to a large volume of tunes. I do have an idea, and I don't really watch my videos. I just don't do that. I don't know why. Maybe I should, but it says here, we'll give you and Alexa some fat bass lines to enjoy. Here it is. Thank you, because I do need that right now. Like I've been saying in a lot of videos, I've been working on the bass. I'm not a bass player. I'm not that familiar with the bass. I'm more familiar with the music. I'm very familiar with the neck, because it's the same notes, but it's a different instrument. You got to respect that, and you can't really teach a instrument that you're not an expert on. But I try, I at least try to give her, the scales and just the theory that I know. But yeah, so we're going to start it off today with Blue Mitchell, the song Express from the album Graffiti Blues. This is from 1973. Then we're going to do The Meters. I just did something by The Meters. Just Kissed My Baby from the album Rejuvenation 1974. Warner. Even though Warner, they're really cool with music, but when it comes to video, be careful with Warner. It's so funny how like record companies or like just labels, or like Sony, for example, they're kind of cool with music, but Warner is cool with music, but with video, don't mess with their videos. And Sony, they're, they don't really care. But then there's UMG, Universal. Yeah, don't mess with them. But hey, we found a way, to kind of like go past that and not make them too angry. So next one here would be Esther Phillips, Black Eyed Blues, from the album Black Eyed Blues. This is also from 74. And here Joe gave me this to choose between Jiffy McGriff or Billy Cobham. I have to go with Billy Cobham because he's just such an amazing drummer that I just know that I'm gonna love it. So I went with Billy Cobham. Crosswind from the album Crosswind, also 74. We're like literally in the 74s here. But this next one is newer. This is from 2005, called Breakestra. The song Recognize, and the album is called Hit the Floor. There's some notes that I will read before the song. So let's get into it. Again, thank you so much for being here, guys, for clicking on the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. But please, if you do like the channel, subscribe. There's still 80% of all listeners are not subscribed. I can't believe it, but it's just a thing, I literally looked it up on other channels. People just don't want to commit to that, even though it's free. It's completely free. Google can't charge you. You don't have to enter any kind of your details. It's just by having an account, that you use for your email. You have pretty much a YouTube name, and that's all that you do when you subscribe. The only thing that you basically subscribe is to when I release a video, you get a notification. That's it. So that's what they want. And that's why pretty much every subscriber does count for us. It's a blessing. All right, so first song that we're gonna play is by I don't know. Yeah, Express, Blue Mitchell. is the song Express, and it says here, Joe provided, it says Blue Mitchell, great album from start to finish, features Freddie Robinson on guitar and Joe Sample on piano. So I do remember Joe Sample and Freddie Robinson, I think from not exactly this outing, but you know, again, like you know, just like Joe said, it's hard to remember sometimes all these artists, you know, it's a lot. But hey, you know, poco a poco, you know, little by little, you know, I will. So just like the meters, you know, they stick out here. You know, I do remember that I just did something by them. And also covers, when it comes to covers, an album cover, I never forget an album cover. I guess I'm more visual guy, I think. It's very easy. I never forget a face or a cover. So that's good. All right, so here we go with the marathon. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I can take these off, and thank you, you know, for allowing me to do my long intro. I just, you know, it's part of the experience, you know. So here we go with the Express. All right. Starting off very good, tasty. Love it, man. That bass. Beautiful, man. I love it, man. I love when they improvise and then just play their theme over the chorus. That entrance, epic. Beautiful guitar. So good, man. Man, that must take a lot of guts, you know, to go against a trumpet and then a sax, and then on the guitar. Back then, you know, the guitar just didn't have that much sustain, or I guess you know, power, you know, because it's still, you know, it was still, the distortion was, I guess, something new, or it was just not used in this kind of music. And the sax and the trumpet were the stars, you know, the show, and the guitar was more a rhythm instrument. And then, but the way he was playing it, really, really cool. And then now I guess the electric guitar and jazz fusion really took over. I almost like the trumpet and the sax in a way, sadly, because during the 80s, you know, any song had a sax solo, you know, and it's unfortunately that's no longer the case. And but yeah, I remember because of the scales that we're playing here, the obviously the trumpet solo I think was what I enjoyed the most. He was just the most daring, you know. The others played a little bit safer, but I remember, like, it's so cool that classical music and jazz and funk in this case, you know, or this was more on the jazzier side, I think. They go so hand in hand. They're like anything you learn in classical music you can apply in a jazz setting as well. Because I remember when I figured this out, I was listening to some Paganini, and I figured out some diminished arpeggios, you know. And I love to do those in a rock setting, metal, whatever, right? Jazz. And this, you know, like I was, that was pretty much the arpeggio by Paganini, I think, in one of his caprices. And then a couple of weeks later, I heard the same lick by Stan Getz. My dad was listening to Stan Getz, and suddenly the same notes, almost same like pattern. I was like, wow, that is insane. And then I even told my dad, hey, can I hear that again? Like, this sounds literally like Paganini. And then of course I made the connections, and I tried to always transcribe as everything. And I have like this entire hard drive full of just transcriptions that I used to do when I was younger. Like, I would pretty much write down everything, all the scales that would come up myself, which were bogus, you know. But I mean, I was pretty much doing the modes, and I didn't know the modes. I was just kind of like figuring them out by myself, just by listening to different music, and I would come up with my own names for scales. But yeah, it's so cool, you know. I just love improvisation, you know. I love instrumental music. I really like, that's my thing. Okay, this was awesome. Blue Mitchell with Express. Now the meters, Just Kissed My Baby. Let's from Rejuvenation. Let's give it a shot. Let's play some of the meters. Here we go. Cry Baby. Alexia, yeah.
I feel like a king, yeah, 'cause I just kissed my baby. And money don't mean
Time
anything to me,
signature.
no, 'cause I just kissed my baby. Feels so good. My baby. well, no little sure. I just kissed my baby. Yeah.
That arpeggio at the end.
Well, yeah. I know I can't go wrong. All we ever do, is try to get along. Yeah. Look at here. I feel brand new. 'Cause I just kissed my baby. Lord have mercy. And I'm going back
So good, man.
for number 2. 'Cause I just kissed my baby. And I feel so darn great. Just can't wait. Just kiss my baby. Me and the girl need to have a date. 'Cause I just kissed my baby. Get the groove. Loose booty. Just kiss my baby. 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 Going on. I feel so good inside. Just kiss my baby. Ooh, no, get it. Power is on my side every day. 'Cause I just kissed my baby. Good God, somebody kiss my baby. And I just kissed my baby. It's step. Good God, just kiss my baby. Keep it walking, moving, keep it moving. Just kiss baby. Good God, just kiss my baby.
So good. You already blew my mind.
Kiss my baby.
My funkin' mind, man.
Kiss my baby.
Man, yeah, I could definitely play this to Alexia, and just to get the timing down. I mean, it would be challenging, I'm sure, at first for her, because right now she's still like in the 4/4 spectrum, and but we're gonna get her. We're gonna get her there. It's like you just have to kind of like what happens when we practice. It's like she focuses on me, and I'm like, no, like try just be in your own time, like be in your own like time signature, you know. And then I try to do the metronome thing, but I'm like, you know, use your foot, like have the time and stay in your time. And when I do something, then and she kind of like I throw her off, but it's because she's just starting, you know. And but there's some surprises. Tomorrow we're getting the new bass. I'm so happy for her. We're gonna do an unboxing. You guys are gonna see it. So even when I release this video, maybe we already, I guess we might have already done the unboxing. And we're also getting some family visit from Nirvana, her sister. So yeah, we're gonna be busy. But man, this was just so good. I mean that, you know, those little things. And I just taught her like pretty much I opened her, like I blew her mind because I showed her the pentatonic scale, which is so like pretty much used everywhere, and almost, I don't know how many percent of music. I just showed her some Deep Purple, just like Black Knight, dum ba da dum 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 ba dee doo doo, you know, and pretty much like Rush, like what was it, YYZ, deep 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 deep, like these two notes, like it's the pentatonic scale. And it's just like I just blew her mind, like what you can do, like just learn this scale and you'll be able to play most of the music that exists. It's just built, you know, a lot is built on this scale, you know. So it's just like, you know, it opened up. And just the major scale, you know, you can play Beethoven, stuff like that, Bach. It's so good, you know, it's so interesting. And then when you see someone, when you're teaching someone about these things, you relearn things as well, you know, that you've maybe just brushed off or haven't thought of. It's such a great thing to play. Esther Phillips is next. Black Eyed Blues. So far, this has been amazing, this marathon. I mean, you already blew my funkin' mind already with the first one, and this one, I'm already done. I'm pretty much, we can stop this video right now, because I'm already like, I'm done, you know. No, I'm just kidding. I want more. So Black Eyed Blues, here we go. Again, I hope you're having a lot of fun, and maybe you're playing along, you know. I hope so, man. You know, that would be kind of cool. I wish I could play along. I wish I had the setup where I could just listen, react, and literally play along and improvise, but then I'd be obviously messing up, you know. I would be playing over the music. It wouldn't be the same experience, but maybe we could tailor some videos this way. I just have to figure out how, because I've done it. I've played music on YouTube as a backing track, have my guitar on the other channel. It somehow it's not in stereo, it's just mono. But at least that's how when I do these little clips on guitar, that's how I do it. It would be kind of cool to do that, you know, live or maybe in a reaction video. React and try and play the song on the spot, you know. All right, let's continue here with the Black Eyed Blues. Here we go.
I need a vaccination for the black-eyed blues. Total fascination for the color I choose. I don't mind if you turn me around, just as long as it gets found. Whoa, found. Certain declaration to the black-eyed blues. Total destination for the color I choose. I don't mind, no, baby, if you let it ride, just as long as you let it shine. Whoa, let it shine.
That voice, beautiful.
I need a vaccination for the black-eyed blues. Total destination for the color I choose. I said I just I don't mind, no. If you
I love, you know, the wah-wah pedal of it right here, the Crybaby, and I mean, that's the one that Jimi Hendrix used. I've never bought anything else. I know it's very old, but it's very, very good. And there's so much expression you can do with a Crybaby, with the, you know, it really it just like depends on what you want to do, you know. And it is such an effective tool for the rhythm, and rhythm guitar and just music in general, like this, because you're messing with the frequency of the sound. And for you only have to touch the strings. You don't even have to play anything. You can just like, you know, mute the strings and just play rhythm with the crybaby and with the wah pedal, and it works, man. And this, like this setting, I mean, just focus on the guitar and the crybaby here, like it's insane. And I love obviously these little interjections by the trumpets and everything. It's so good. The piano, you know, putting down the bass.
Turn me around just as long as it gets found. Whoa, let it be found.
Totally forgot to read Joe's notes. I'm sorry. I was in my own like little world. But what he wanted to add, I'm sure most of the people know this. These notes are from me, but I like to share them. The meters, for example, famous New Orleans funk outfit has Ziggy Modellist on drums, the godfather of Southern funk drumming, and Art Neville of the Neville Brothers on vocals and keys. The shit for sure. Yes, it was. And then this one here, Esther Phillips, big catalog with many different jazz styles, but love the funky period. Great albums. Just, you know, throwing it out there for newcomers. But man, yeah, this is so good. Let's continue.
Certain declaration to the black-eyed Suits. Total destination for the color I choose. I said I don't mind now, baby, if you let it ride. Just as long as you let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. When I was a little girl, I was vaccinated for something I wasn't supposed to have anyhow. Now that I'm a woman, I've decided it had to be for the black-eyed blues. Now I don't care what nobody thinks of me, because nobody that I know wants to get up early in the morning and look in the mirror and be ugly with a black eye. You know what I mean? If you don't like the way I live my life, you don't have to ride. We can't be side by side, that's all. Cause it's the color I choose. Ain't nobody's business, you understand, what I do or what I want. do, or who I don't, or who I will, or who I won't. I don't want to have the black-eyed blues no more, baby. It's been too long and hard. Yeah. Yeah. The declaration to the black-eyed blues is for the color I choose. Now, I don't mind. I don't mind if you turn me around. Just keep on turning and turning and turning and turning as long as it gets found. The black-eyed blues. Now, if you don't like it, like I said, let it ride. But just let it shine.
I love it, man. I love what she was talking about, and you know, whoa. Okay, Billy Cobham is next. You know, like the no shits given attitude, and that's pretty much what I do. When I do these videos, like I've seen comments, of people who's very sad because they're like, "Oh, you just ruined the song with your face," and I'm like, honestly, yeah. Have you ever listened to music? Have you ever enjoyed music? I don't think so, because I mean, if you don't make a face, okay, I make faces because I'm like supposedly playing and I'm like feeling the notes, and if you don't make a face when you play, then you're doing it wrong, man. You're like, I've never seen a guitar player. I mean, maybe when I play classical guitar, I'm serious, and it's it's a flow, it's a certain. But in this, when it's jamming, when it's like, I'm sorry, man, but it's just sad, people that actually, and then people that actually take the time to write this bullshit in the comment section. I mean, what are you on, man? Like, get off the depressants. It's very sad, to read, because it's just plain, it's literally on purpose. Like you take the time to make somebody feel like shit. Like, why would you do that? Like, I would never do that, like, with anyone. Why? Like, if you don't like my face, then just move on, like, watch a different video. But to go out of your way, I will never understand this. I could never do that to someone. But well, I'm just myself. But yeah, I just love that she was like, if you don't like it, bye. I love that attitude, because I just see, unfortunately, there is, it's, you put yourself out there, you put yourself on the internet, there's just going to be a lot of negativity, even in something as positive as this. It's just a video. We're all trying to enjoy, we're all trying to have a community, and we pretty much love each other in this community. I could name drop like 100 people right now that I remember from the comment section that are always in a good mood, and they're always happy, and or more. And then there's just these tourists, they just drop by, they watch a video, they don't know us, and they're pretty much calling us fake, or, oh, yeah, it's impossible, you've never heard this before, stuff like that, even though they have no idea where we lived and stuff like that. It's just, I get it, when you put yourself on the internet, but it's just sad how many people are just negative all day, and that's how they live their lives. And man, if you're one of those people and watching this video, make your life happy, fill your life with happiness, with music, and if somebody else is enjoying something, let him enjoy it. And I guess just something that came to my mind. So Billy Cobham from the Mahavishnu Orchestra, that's where I know him from. I know he's a solo artist, has worked with the best of the best, has, I don't know, hundreds of albums by himself, with other people. But I think the first time where I really heard him was with Mahavishnu and you know, the likes of my god, my brain just brain fart. John McLaughlin, what's his name, Goodman, you know the band, I just like can't think straight right now. But Billy Cobham, let's go. Like, this is the album that, let me see, let me look at the cover. I think I've done a song from this. All those Spanish mas, maybe not. The one that I remember that I will never forget, that I always see, is this one. Yes, it's Spectrum. Yeah, that album is, oh my lord, what a master. What a master. All right, here we go with Mr. Billy Cobham, Crosswind, from the Crosswinds album. And this is also from 74. Yes, it is. What a year. Man, what a year. All right, here we go. Okay, we're gonna rewind here. I do have to. This is some good information. Billy Cobham. Never know what songs you've heard from him. Quite a lot. Maybe I would say maybe 8 or 9. This one is one of the funkier tunes. Features John Abercrombie on guitar, George Duke on keys, and Randy Brecker. Oh my God! I mean, can it get any better? On trumpet. Great stuff, of course. It's the stuff of like kings, this stuff. All right, let's keep going. Let's play that again, the entrance of the guitar here. Is that a keyboard? No, it's a guitar. So I think the reason I forget to read sometimes the email because it's so freaking bright. You can see my face. I look like a snowman. Because I've not figured out how to put Gmail in like dark mode. So it's like I guess that's why I do this, I just do that. And but hey, this I loved when he was playing that like I love when that happens in jazz because it's almost like making a statement. Like he really means it. And another thing that I learned when I was playing, in bands, especially like jazz bands, where there was a larger margin for mistakes, especially because I was just so new and I really hadn't like mastered, the art of improvisation that much. It was just kind of like, dipping my toes in. And one of my guitar teachers, he was the bass player. He was also my music teacher. And he was like, when you make a mistake, Nick, just play it as you meant it. And I would do that a lot, because I would pretty much play something and then suddenly I was out of key and I was like, shh. And then he was like, when that happens, just stay on there, try to correct yourself, but make it seem as you did it on purpose and people won't even notice. And it always worked. And it happened pretty much like, yeah, it does happen, when you're not that experienced, especially playing outside and, outside the chord, or around, in a jazz setting, So yeah, if you play a wrong note, just play it as you mean it, as you like, you want it to go there. You want it to land on there, really like rub it in and people won't even notice. People think, oh, he's really like being really courageous right now, but yeah, so okay, so last one is a Breakestra, funk outfit from LA in the mid 2000s, 2 albums, and that was it for them. But if you like funk, they're worth it checking out for sure. All right, Breakestra, here we go with the song called Recognize, album Hit the Floor 2005. Here we go. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
I can't I see in all the people's eyes. There must be something real that I just can't hide. You got some part of me and I recognize. I recognize. Yeah, yeah. There's no disguise when I'm looking at your eyes.
Wow. So good. It reminded me a lot of the Chili Peppers, like the vocalist, but it's raw, you know, it's more, it's not as polished. I really like it. Very good band. This whole marathon was just freaking funkadelic. Like you said, you blew my funkin' mind. I love it. Thank you so much, Joe, also known as Eagles Rule. You know, in the comment section, please give him a shout out. Of course, I know you guys, I don't even have to tell you, know, that's what I love about, you know, the people in the comment section, the real fans, you know, the real people that appreciate every video, you know, and just know that we do it out of love. And they're always, you know, they always have each other's backs, and they're always like, hey, congratulations on this marathon, you guys killed it, you know, this was a great set, I had a lot of fun. And you know, I love that when I read the comment section, when you guys compliment each other and, you know, cheer each other up and stuff, you know, that's the bread and butter literally of this channel. And it's so crazy that we're so close to 100,000. I can't believe it, you know. I remember when we had 100 subscribers, and I remember years ago, you know, when I looked at other channels and I saw that they had 50,000, I was like, wow, they're so big, you know, these people, and they worked so hard. And now, you know, we've put in the work and the time, and now I see other channels, they've been around longer, you know, than us, and they're still, you know, at 30 or 40,000, you know, it's crazy. So I'm so happy, and we're so blessed, you know, to get all this feedback and this love and this support, you know, from you guys. And yeah, even though, you know, 80% of people are not subscribed, imagine if everybody would subscribe. But I mean, you know, I get it, you know, I don't, not even I subscribe to everything that I like. I just forget. It's just one of those things, you know, there's so much out there that you just don't want to subscribe to everything that you see. You maybe have to see it maybe like 10, 20 times, and then you're like, oh, I really like this. And then you take that step, you know, so I get it. But again, Eagles, aka Joe, thank you so much for this. This was amazing in every possible conceivable way. This is the kind of stuff that makes me want to play right now, put on a backing track, improvise, you know, take my, you know, my playing further. And I'm trying every day, you know, I try to at least play, you know, 30 minutes to an hour every day on either the acoustic, the electroacoustic, and practice also every style, like, you know, all kinds of stuff, hybrid picking, just finger style, you know, just stuff that you work on that you're never, I pretty much, you know, as a musician, you're never really satisfied, and you can always improve. That's the crazy thing. You can always get better. And there's never a level that where you say, okay, I'm now at the best level. not even the best players in the world, they always find something where they can improve. You know, might it be the rhythm guitar, might it be their picking, might it be the legato, might it be their palm muting, whatever, you know, chords, chord changes, chord progressions. There's always something to improve, and on every instrument, you know. So it's just something that is so cool. And I always encourage people, no matter what age you are, you know, play, have fun, you know. It's never too late. If you have a guitar and you haven't played that thing in a couple of years, someone the other day said, hey, you know, I had a guitar and I had it in my closet for 10 years. I just took it out because of what you said. That made my day. That made my day, because, you know, I made someone, you know, happy with what they can do, because everyone can play. It doesn't matter the age. It doesn't matter if you can't move your fingers anymore. Then you don't have to solo like a maniac. You can play chords. You can just play open strings. It's beautiful. So I just, you know, want to encourage, you know, if you want to create music, do so. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Comment below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, like I said, give the video a like, dislike, whatever you feel like. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.